Okay, I'm going to do 3.4 number 8. This is from the online work. In the book, this is 3.4 number 61. It says find a, b, c, and d such that f of x equals ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. And then we have some conditions here. The relative max is at 310, relative min is at 5.8, and the inflection point is at 4.9. Okay, so what we have is a couple things we know. We know that f of 3 would become a times 3 cubed plus b times 3 squared plus c times 3 plus d, and that's equal to 10. So we would have 27a plus 9b plus 3c plus d equals 10. We also know that f of 5 from here, that's going to produce 8. So if I put 5 in for the x's, I get 8. A times 5 cubed plus b times 5 squared plus c times 5 plus d equals 8. So what we have here is 125a plus 25b plus 5c plus d equals 8. Now how can we use that part? Well, we have two equations right there and 4 unknowns. We can eliminate one of the unknowns, which is this d. So if I subtract from this one what I had in the previous one, 27a plus 9b plus 3c plus d equals 10, we'll end up with 98a, that's subtracting everything here, so 25 minus 9 is 16b plus 2c equals negative 2. And I guess if we want, we could divide the negative out, or the 2 out. Divide everything by 2. So that 49a plus 8b plus c equals 2. Or, sorry, it's negative 1. Okay, that's cool. Now what else can we find here? Well, we know that f prime of x is going to be, from here, 3ax squared plus 2bx plus c. Now we know that because the relative max and min, this thing is equal to 0 when x is 3 and x is 5, because those are critical numbers, relative max and min. So we know that f prime at 3 would be 3a times 3 squared plus 2 times b times 3 plus c, and that should equal 0. So from that we get 27a plus 6b plus c equals 0. And then the other one we can use, f prime of 5, is also going to be 0 because that's a relative min. So that's going to be 3 times a times 5 squared plus 2 times b times 5 plus c equals 0. So that's going to be 25 times 3 is 75a plus 10b plus c equals 0. So just like we did before, we could eliminate the c here if I want to subtract this one up here from that one. We had 27a plus 6b plus c equals 0. Subtracting, we end up with, what's 75 minus 27? Borrow from here, makes that a 6. 15 minus 7 is 8. 6 minus 2 is 40, that's 4. So 48a plus then 4b equals 0. So 48a equals negative 4b or b equals negative 12a. Oh, there's a good relationship. Now let's do one more. How about that second derivative? The second derivative would give us f double prime of x equals 6ax plus 2b. And we know the second derivative is 0 whenever x is 4. Okay, so f double prime at 4, because that's an inflection point, is going to be 6a times 4 plus 2b, and that's going to be equal to 0. So what does that tell us? Oh, this can tell us the exact same thing we just saw. 24a plus 2b equals 0. That means 24a equals negative 2b. That means b equals negative 12. We already had that relationship, not negative 12a. Okay. Let's keep going with this and see what else we can eliminate here. Okay, what else we can do is to look at this one here and apply this one with one of these over here. That gets rid of the c as well and gives us an a and b relationship. So hopefully we don't end up with the same thing, that b is negative 12a. Let's find out. I'm just going to go with that 27a plus 6b plus c. It's 12, that's 2 again. How about the other one? 75 and 10. Let's try that. 75a plus 10b plus c equals 0. Subtracting there, let's see, that's going to be, it's going to be negative now. I believe it's negative 26a plus 2b equals negative 1. Okay, so it would have been 49a minus 75a is negative 26a, 8b minus 10b is negative 2b, and then you get that gone and you get the 1. So if I plug in that negative 12a, I have minus 26a minus 2 times minus 12b, 12a should be substituting, equals negative 1. So that negative 26a plus 24a equals negative 1. That means that negative 2a is negative 1. So a is 1/2. Over here, b is negative 12 times 1/2, so it is negative 6. And we can start plugging things back in the other direction. To get c, we can just plug in to that. 49 times our a is 1/2 plus 8 times b, which is negative 6, plus c equals 1. So this is going to be 24.5 minus 48 plus c equals, that was negative 1 by the way. So negative 23.5 plus c is negative 1. So c would be 22.5. Yep. And the last one for D, we can take our A, our B, and our C, and we plug them into, I don't care which, one of these. Probably the first one looks a little nicer. And we'll be able to get our D. So that means we have 27 times 1/2 plus 9 times negative 6 plus 3 times, what's our C again? 22.5 plus D equals 0. Oh, equals 10. That means we have 27 plus D equals 10, so D would be 17. Oh, I didn't subtract. Duh. 27 subtract B negative 17. Okay, now we're good. And that's it.